So, so it's Friday. I was watching this thing. There's this woman named Sage Steele, right? And she was an anchor at ESPN. I mean, she clawed her way to the top. Biracial woman, white and black, right? No shame in either of those skin colors, cultures, whatever you want to call it. No shame in either one. And in fact, all people are made in God's image, which is the bottom line. Anyhow, she gets reprimanded at one point at ESPN because she's on this guy's show, Jay Cutler, I think is his name, ex-quarterback, and starts talking about Obama, or just brings him up as being biracial, which everyone knows Obama's white and black, right? So I know in the past, if someone was white and black, a lot of whites would call him black. I've heard people even call somebody like that Milano, but I think that's different. Anyhow, we don't do that anymore because it's not accurate, right? If someone's white and black, someone's half white, half black. So her mother was Italian, her dad was... No, that was her grandparents. Her grandparents were Irish and Italian. And her dad was a black man. So she's half white and black. But of course there's this shame that goes along with being white, right? But anyway, back to the point. So she was talking about Obama to this guy, Jay Cutler, I believe, again. And she says something to the effect of, well, he's identifying as black, and that's fine for him. But she says, his white parents, his white mom raised him, and his black dad was absent. Which was the facts in his case. Are those the facts in all biracial cases? No. Those were the facts in his case, right? Anyway, she says this, and of course, the monolithic media that doesn't think outside of a box and doesn't consider anyone else's opinions as being valid, piled onto her as racist. She said some other things. She said about being reluctant to take the vaccine and taking it, and then saying it was wrong that they made her take it, right? So she sues ESPN and wins. See, now this is a woman though, like she clawed her way, fought her way through the organization of ESPN to get to where she was, right? Who as a young person gets an opportunity and doesn't kind of want to just go all out, go for broke, getting to be an ESPN, I think, journalist, commentator? Who wouldn't do that, right? And who wouldn't make some sacrifices? I mean, she had kids, and all that, all the rest, obligations. So, and this speaks. This is emblematic and a prime example of an ethos, I guess, that permeates the elites and the spokesmen and the media, that you say anything about race, if you're not saying the right things, you're done. You're done. And I mean, and not just that, the whole transgender thing, saying a man can't be a woman can't be a man, which is something we've always known up until the last, I don't know, 5-10 years. We knew this, but now we know better. Now we know that, that you can switch things around. Not only that, you can switch things around when kids are prepubescent. And not only that, start giving them hormone blockers and dressing them up like it's Halloween every day, right? And then you have people that are smart, right? You have people that are smart that are defending this idiocy. And it is idiocy. It's stupid. It's stupid, and God help the kids that they're brainwashing. This is why this is fertile ground for the people on the right that are just, that'll believe conspiracies and, believe that Democrats are eating small babies at pizza, the Pizzagate thing. This is, and of course I'm not justifying it, but this is why people that are on the far right, or even close to the far right, that are kind of flirting with it, this is why they go to the dark side, I guess, that side of the dark side, because it's on the left and the right, on the further ends of it. This is just fodder. This is just fuel for that kind of extremism. You just throwing them red meat, because when you start saying stupid things and you start defending people that are saying stupid things, Leah Thomas, full-grown man with all the parts that a man has, in a woman's locker, defending him and calling him a woman. This is when you lose people. You lose people in the middle, normal people. It's insane. And honestly, yeah, it's gonna take, I don't know what it's gonna take. I mean, I believe in revival. I believe in, and look, of course there's people that are confused about who, being a man or a woman or having sexual desires that are the opposite of what they, their biology says. But when you start saying up is down and down is up, you just lose. You've gone into Neverland. You've gone into South Park, that Neverland South Park where there's the evil empire and the good empire. You've just gone there where things aren't real. You've gone to the unreal place. Peter Pan, he didn't ever want to grow up. He could be what he wanted. He could fly. Had a little nymph running around. Forgot her name. Yeah. It's a cool movie. not real. I mean, not real. Sorry. You can't fly. Man can't be a woman. Woman can't be a man. All white people don't have to apologize for being white. You want to go? Yeah. Anyhow, I had to talk about this again because it's like, look, I understand most people don't. Well, most people don't adhere to this, but so many people won't talk about things like this because they don't want to be, that guy. Clearly, I've never cared about being that guy. I don't care. I don't care. There you go. All right. It's Friday. Hallelujah. Friday-lujah, as they say.